Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Do subscribe my channel to see numerical portion in my next video. But today we are clearing some applications or tools related to demand and supply. So first tool is price ceiling and next tool is price flooring, through which we can make equilibrium in the economy. Price ceiling is also known as maximum ceiling price. Price flooring are known as minimum spot price. Minimum spot price. This is to protect the consumer. There will be maximum selling price, and to protect producers there will be minimum spot price. How to protect the producers? Mainly the prices of food grains, agriculture food grains are very low. So government will support the farmers. Government can fix a minimum spot price for agriculture production. This is control price and these are spot price. Prices are fixed below the equilibrium price. Here prices are fixed above the equilibrium price. Here arises the situation of shortage of goods and commodities. Here will be the situation of surplus of goods and commodities. So let us explain the concept with the help of examples also. The examples are LPG, petrol, etc. Here the examples are agricultural product. Until or unless farmers are selling their product above the spot price, then they can sell their product in the market. But as well as price starts diminishing, then government will purchase their product at minimum spot price. So mainly here the producers which we are taking, those are farmers. We can take another example also, that is the example of laborers. Government fix minimum wage rate for the laborers, so there can't be any type of exploitation in the economy. So let us explain the concept with the help of two diagrams. First for price ceiling and next for price flooring. Mainly price is determined by the market forces of demand and supply. We can say the free play of market forces. Government will not interfere in the economy, but sometimes whenever there will be disequilibrium in the economy, then government must interfere in the economy so that there can't be any type of disequilibrium in the economy. Government will protect consumers as well as producers. So both are the situations of disequilibrium. First disequilibrium, government will remove this type of disequilibrium by maximum ceiling price in the economy. It means These are the control prices controlled by the government. OP is the equilibrium price, and here prices are fixed below the equilibrium price. So this is a situation of price ceiling, or there will be shortage, and these are control prices by the government. Under control prices, there will be a situation of excess demand in the economy, and their excess demand means when demand is more than supply and supply is less than demand, there will be shortage of supply because producer is not ready to sell their product at below prices. Then there will be a situation of corruption or black marketing in the economy. So how government can remove this type of corruption or black marketing from the economy? Government should give subsidies to the producers so that prices can be low, and producers again will be in a position to give the supply in the market. In our next diagram, we have to first of all we will clear which type of disequilibrium will be in the economy. So disequilibrium will be there when prices will be above the equilibrium price. These are known as price floor or spot price, and there will be a situation of surplus in the economy. Surplus means here will be excess supply in the economy because demand is more than supply, because supply is more than demand and demand is less than supply. So how government can remove the position of excess supply in the economy? So government can give minimum spot price to the farmers so that they can attain a joyful, a reasonable price for their agriculture product, and they can sustain their life easily. There can't be any type of exploitation in the economy. So in this way, sometimes government directly interfere in the economy and sometimes government indirectly interfere in the economy. So indirectly interference means government can impose taxes on the products, and government also gives subsidies. So in this way government will try to remove disequilibrium in the economy. Otherwise, free play of market forces, demand and supply, will itself make equilibrium in the economy. There is no need of government interference. The need only arises whenever there will be such a type of disequilibrium in the economy. It means prices are below the equilibrium prices, and whenever prices becomes above the equilibrium prices, then government will interfere in the economy and government will tries to make again economy into equilibrium. Thank you.